What's up, everybody?
Hey guys. Our dog say hi to. It's mostly just them barking at people that dare exercise and walk past them. So,
Yeah, how dare you?
how dare you mind your own business and walk on the road in front of our house?
Pretty awful.
Hey, Lance. Hey,
Well,
Elvis.
what's up, Lance? What's up, Elvis? Of course. Just send a text to my dad. Tell him that we're live.
I mean, also, he'll figure it out.
Sorry about that. I knew my dad was going to call while we were live. What's up, Marco?
Hey, Marco. Hey, Ramiro.
What's up, Ramiro? So, yeah, we did yard work today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little crispy.
Mm-hmm. I'm not as crispy.
Doesn't feel great.
I got sun, too.
Yeah, but you're going to tan.
See?
I'm probably going to peel.
Mine already looks tan. Yours just looks angry.
Yeah. Got my neck real good. Face is fine. Yeah.
You're wearing a hat.
A little crispy.
Probably why your face is good.
Well, that and the sunglasses.
Yeah, because I was wearing a hat as well. That's why. And I had my headphones on, so my ears weren't.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Hey, D.
What's up, D? Yeah, so we always run into this issue, like I say, when the season starts. Really, the season's been going on for a little bit now. But usually we like to hold off from weed eating as long as humanly possible. And we let it go a little bit long. So we had to mow anyways, but we had to go through and weed eat everything, which we didn't get everything weed ate, however you say it, but we got close. And then I went through with weed spray for like our driveway and around the inside of our fence in our backyard. And
it's a pet safe weed spray.
So. We were out in the sun most of the day. Yeah. Mowing like doesn't really take that long. It's just there was so much to weed eat. That's what took so long with the weed eater.
Yeah, it was just a lot.
Got pretty hot this afternoon. Mm-hmm.
But at least now I got the front all done and the backyard done. I didn't get on the other side of our fence, but
yeah. Blue lay down. How's everybody else's week been?
Somebody did what Chris does sometimes. It was like raw. Oh.
And this week we've been dealing with a sick kitty, so we had to go get medicine for him, and we've been giving him medicine. And he's finally starting to get better. Started off with he was coughing a lot, and so we took him into the vet, and they gave us prednisone and then antibiotics. And a couple days in the prednisone and the antibiotics, he started sneezing.
Yeah, we
got. And we're like, "What are you doing?"
And then
so then they ordered us some decongestant, like nose drops. And like he's finally starting to do better, but he started getting worse before he got better. But can't complain too bad because it's the first time he's been to the vet since we adopted him. Give me a second, Facebook. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, for those that may have missed the announcement last week, I think it was, we are getting new shirts done. So it'll be which it's a really I didn't send it to Lena, so I don't have a copy of it, but the logo that's on my hat that says Black Star in like metal font. That'll be on the front of the shirts. On the back of the shirt will be two Apex arcs crossed, and it says "Built like a tank, established 2019, Black Star Designs." And then on the sleeves is going to be my army patch that I designed, which I had a bunch of those stickers. I may have some of them over there, but the new shirts should be pretty cool. We're going with a soft style again. I'm gonna have black, gray, two different types of grays actually, a pink, and then a gold. So it'll be good. The benefits of working at a screen printing embroidery shop. Get a good price on swag. You have to poop.
No, he did have to go pee, but then him and Ruby just wanted to uh, bark at our neighbors that are outside.
I checked that out.
So
I absolutely checked that out. Hopefully, which Dad said he didn't have any plans for tomorrow. So, hopefully everybody's already gotten presents for Father's Day, or you have a plan for all the daddies out there. I unfortunately can't quite participate in Father's Day yet. We're hoping that changes this year. We talked about we told everybody about the genetic testing last week, didn't we?
yeah, yeah, because we said talked about the one that we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and then seeing all those spiders earlier today, also that did not help.
That was pretty funny.
I was just like, so while I was weed eating, I guess like I ran. Well, no, I was mowing, push mowing, and I guess I ran over like a spider nest, and then just these spiders started crawling up the fence, and I was like, well, this is fun.
I'm curious what type of spiders those were.
I don't know. I tried looking it up to see because it kind of looked like Granddaddy Longlegs, but they weren't.
Mm.
So there's multiple different types of spiders that look like that. Obviously, they're not poisonous to people, but it's still kind of creepy.
Hey, what's up, Mason?
Hey, Mason.
Probably people are probably having a hard time hearing. once my earbud gets low, it's hard to hear.
Yeah.
My bad. Should be easier to hear me now.
Now you're like yelling at everybody.
What now? What's this?
The look on your face. Some of the screenshots that it shows.
Awful.
For the video.
Awful. They always do me so dirty with the screenshots. Why are we freezing up? That's weird. Yeah, with both YouTube and Facebook, they usually do me dirty with the thumbnails. 'Cause I'm usually like mid sentence or something like that, and I'm usually like, and they're like, "Yes, that's the thumbnail." Opposed to all the rest of the content that we could choose from, that's the one.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to meet the person that decides. Like, clip, that's the thumbnail. Like, they do me dirty every time. So, Mason, it doesn't look like Mason's still with us. The Knife Guild is trying to get Mason to come to a demonstration.
Nice.
I think so. I think it'd be cool.
Mhm.
Let's get to see my buddy. I'm trying to get back into the shop to start making stuff again because I do have 2 knife shows coming up
Yeah.
in about a month. So, I've been trying to mess with some Damascus, and I got some other projects I gotta get done, but I gotta stop taking a break from the knife shop. Like, even though I need to continue on with the renovations, like I gotta start making stuff. I gotta finish that axe. I gotta finish that brass knife.
Mhm.
Which I talked to Josh about that last week when I went down there for the guild meeting.
What do you say?
I was like, "Is there anything that I need to bring? Like, do you have everything? Are we ready to go? Like, just plug it in and go?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got everything." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I just got to finish cutting the primers off and then bring all that stuff down. And I also need to redesign. I need to get with dude and redesign the knife. I got to pour some more resin. And I got to order some liners. And I got to order some scales from Voodoo for breads. Chef
I
knife.
thought you still had liners, or no?
They're not big enough.
Okay.
I need them to be at least 20 inches long. Yeah. Thought about doing brass. Because those brass and copper plates. Would add some strength to the axe head, to the axe handle.
Face with Blue was sniffing Chewy, and Chewy had his face towards Blue, and I was like,
Dip. We got somebody watching us.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Can't get no privacy. Oh. We don't want privacy. Obviously, we're live. Yeah, this upcoming week is going to be fun. So we have eye appointments on Thursday, which not a big deal. Whatever.
Yeah. I
already know what glasses I'm going to order. And I'm probably going to have to get another set of safety glasses if my prescription changes. Yeah. Definitely ordering some. And then Friday, I have a dermatologist appointment. So hopefully they can get me on a new medicine for my legs. I'm tired of itching them. I'm also tired of my hands splitting open. Counterproductive for nothing. Nice thing is they did give me some medicine, some cream that doesn't like make it go away, but definitely eases the symptoms. But I didn't put any on my legs last night, so I'm itchy today.
Also, it's pretty funny because you like growled that last part, but I didn't put any on.
I didn't put any on. See clouds of blue.
I thought you were gonna say, "Do a rap."
I mean, that would have worked too. Do a rapper. Actually, it was a pretty decent impersonation of oh, yeah, Louis Armstrong. Thank you. Thanks. Pretty sure. I cannot remember his name.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's correct, but I was like, I always like to double check myself. I never fully trust myself whenever I give an answer. I'll like be so confident about it, and then I immediately second guess myself because it's like there's been so many times where I was confident in my answer and it was completely wrong. You know what a dumbass you feel like whenever you do that? You're like, yeah.
Yep. Oh, I've been there.
I've done that one too many times, and now I just always second guess myself, even if like, yeah, I know the answer, and then I'm like, oh, shit, was that the right name?
Womp womp. Yeah, so the 8th, I think it is. 8th of August. Pretty sure. Yeah. We'll be going up to Ohio. And then like 2 weeks later, I got a local show in Lawrenceburg. Which we did pretty decent at both shows last year. So we're gonna have more hats, more shirts, more knives. Hey, what's up, Joey? I've got a couple knives that are being customized right now. So if I can get those back before the show, that'd be awesome. But we'll see. Need a message. Hey, I need those. Also need to message Dopey and be like, hey, need my knives. I don't know how many you have left, but I need. And I've been trying to get a hold of Shield On, however you want to say it. They are completely ghosting me. So I'm halfway tempted to go with a different company. As long as they can get my price point and specs correct, that may happen. Because I need the prototypes for my next model. And I don't know what's going on over there, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
guess after the live, we can kind of do some deep dive research. Find anything. That didn't sound good. Lee Company. Stop.
Must be having issues with their AC.
I would think so.
Sorry for our dogs yelling. Like, they have to bark at everything. So.
We had to go to Walmart earlier, and conversation hit my foot. Oh, here at Walmart, we saw the new flavors of Bush's baked beans.
Mhm.
So we picked up their dill pickle. We'll report back after we try it. 'Cause all they had was the dill pickle and the apple pie, and I could see where the apple pie could be good, but not about some sweet baked beans. Like, no, thank you.
If they tasted kind of like, you know how the sweetness of like barbecue baked beans is? Like there's a sweetness there from the barbecue sauce. If it was like that, it would be good.
But
But I don't know.
it's not. I guarantee it's
Super
like
sweet.
super desserty sweet, and no, not having dessert beans. No, thank you. Ended up cutting myself on my new knife, my Dissident. That's cool. We were putting logos on a business here in town, vinyl, and didn't bring the weeding tool. I was like, oh, it's Tonto. We can use that, no problem. What bit my finger, and I use bit very loosely because it was like it just touched it, was the sharpening choil. It just went pop, and I was like, son of a bitch. This is officially my knife. Got a taste from it. Oh yeah. Like it didn't even hurt. It just barely touched it, and I
Yeah.
started bleeding. Now I'm sure that my dermatitis probably had a part to play in that. It didn't hurt. Just started bleeding, and then also, it's a sharp knife. So. Oops. Why did it take so long for them to do that? That's pretty damn good. We're gonna have a problem here.
Blue, stop. We're not gonna go.
Lay down. No, lay down.
Not gonna go outside so you can bark at the neighbors.
Lay down.
He's like, but now I want to know what she's barking at.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I meant to tell you. I had a really weird dream last night. I dreamt that we were at this like vendor event, and we had a table, and it was one of those. It was kind of like I guess kind of like an outdoor flea market type deal. Like there was just all kinds of stuff there, like people who like handmade stuff, and then people who like didn't handmade stuff, and maybe they were just like trying to sell other things. So it was just a hodgepodge of stuff. And so there was like this like metal concrete building, and then everyone else was set up outside. So everyone, had canopies and tents and all that. And we had just gotten done setting up, and someone said, "Oh, it might rain," and we were like, "Oh, of course." But we're like, "Well, we got the canopies and everything, and everyone had their stuff covered. So I was like, eh. And then the weather like started changing really quickly, and then all of a sudden, like you're like, it's getting really dark, and I'm like, yeah. And then I kind of look, and there was like 3 tornadoes like in the distance, like, and I was like, we gotta go. So and because there was nowhere outside to go, so we had to book it to like that metal concrete building, and like hide in there. And like we had like literally got in there and like got down, and then a tornado came and hit. And you were freaking out, and I was like almost like kind of on top of you because I was just like, just fucking lay down. So I feel like that probably has nothing to do with any of the stress that I was feeling this week.
Or that we're thinking about doing that outdoor show next town over, and the show in Ohio is outdoors. Also, for those of you that care, which I know none of you do, my mustache is very nice. Been trying to train it.
Yeah, I'm working hard on it.
I've never let my mustache get this long. So this is a whole new territory for me. But after this last time of trimming it, I don't think I'm gonna trim the edges anymore. Probably just do some light trimming.
Oh, that's fine. Just
On
do like
the
an
lip.
under.
Oh no, I'm still
undercut.
gonna do the undercut.
Yeah, and that's I think that would be all you have to do because it's a lot better
Yeah.
for me too. Whenever I go to kiss you, I'm not just kissing hair.
Inspiration for growing out the mustache was Justin Nunley. If you don't know about Justin Nunley, go look him up on TikTok. He has a glorious mustache. I've never been a mustache person. I've always like kept it pretty low. So this is literally the first time I've grown it out, and we're just gonna see what happens. You get bored and you want to try new things. I was even debating about really like chopping down my beard like, a lot, but that feeling's past. For now. Probably will have to get it trimmed up again. We're good right now. Well, do you have anything else?
I do not.
I don't either. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a short live tonight, and I also apologize that we started later than what we usually do. I got to call my father back and make some plans for tomorrow. We will be back next Friday. Hopefully, I have the shirts. They will be available, and hopefully, I get some stuff done on the night show.
That's gotta give Chewy medicine.
I also got to give Chewy medicine. This is true. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully, we'll be back on our regular time slot next Friday and stick around a little bit longer.
Same bat time, same bat time.
Hopefully, not be so damn crispy. The shirt is coming off as soon as we shut this down. I'm very hot. And not in a sexual way. I'm just very hot because I'm very sunburnt. Stay sharp. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't get caught. Deuces.
Bye.